We are big fans of Apple products. Every Apple product features the Apple logo, but our product draws attention to it and makes it a status symbol. In fact, we've highlighted the logo, accentuating and personalizing the back of the case. And with this version of Loon Case, we don't need to hide it.
Short smartphone battery life is a problem we all face, and while external batteries have been around for years, a new approach sees a case collect energy wasted by radio frequencies emitted by the phone and feed them back into the battery. Its creators say the case could make our phones last up to 30% longer every day.
Our first product that we are bringing to the market is a smartphone case for the iPhone 6 and Galaxy S6 that will capture wasted radio frequency waves from the phone itself and convert it into more battery life basically for the phone. What the case does is, as you're using it, as it's transmitting radio frequency waves, it basically recycles some of the RF that's otherwise wasted and adds it back to extend your battery life, basically slowing the discharge rate between charges. So you power up to 100% in the morning, and let's say you typically get 8 hours out of a 100% charge. With this case, we've proven that we can extend that time by at least 30%. Some of our field tests are coming back a little more than that. So, rather than 8 hours, you may be looking at 10 or 11 or 12 hours. The big goal for this case is to be able to get a person from sun up to sundown without having to worry about a charger. The system powers up when the RF is transmitting, and it automatically powers down when it's not. So it's very dependent on a person's use of the phone. So if you use your phone for obviously talking on the phone, messaging, email, surfing the web, social media, those are all active apps that transmit radio frequency or RF energy very, very constantly. If you're using it for games that are downloaded on your phone or other things that don't require RF transmission, then you won't see as much of an impact. So it's definitely important to understand the way that you use your phone and the apps that you use. Because it is dependent upon the transmission of the RF. It's not an extra battery. There's no battery in the case. So it's all kind of a recycling machine, if you will, for the RF energy. We're active in moving on Kickstarter, which is going really well. The goal is to ship the product 6 months after the Kickstarter ends. So we're looking the end of January, early February 2016, and we're actively working on building our supply chain to deliver on that.
Live coverage of CES 2015 has been made possible thanks to Cell Cashier, Radtech, Bodyguards, Cyber Acoustics, Jaybird, 42nd Street Photo, and Borrow Lenses.
Hi, I'm Michael with Perry, and here we've got the Perry Duo. It's a charging case for your iPhone and has onboard speakers that are Bluetooth and Wi-Fi enabled. And these speakers, the first of its kind with Wi-Fi mobile peer-to-peer technology for the mobile speaker market. And we can, with that technology, we can actually create our own peer-to-peer networks, and we can stream the music to 64 cases simultaneously at once. So you can have a massive beach party or any kind of group music play without a local area network. Price point is $139 for the iPhone 5 and 6. It'll be shipping in Q2. It's available on Indiegogo right now for on Indiegogo for $99 standard, $79 early bird price. It's super easy to install. Notice here, it takes like 2 seconds. Take it in and out versus a lot of the charging cases we have today that are multi-piece.
Meet the Prong Power Case, and this case is built around the idea of having an all-in-one power solution, which is where those prongs on the back come into play. Prong's Power Case features a detachable 2600 mAh backup battery that has an integrated wall charger and a slim protective case. If you want to charge up the phone or the battery pack, just whip out the prongs and plug it into the wall. The best part is you can leave the battery portion plugged into the wall and keep the phone in your pocket while maintaining a nice level of protection with the included case. The case can can also be charged with a micro USB cable, or you can always plug in the iPhone with a lightning cable through the case if necessary. There's an LED indicator along the top end and a small button on the bottom to check your levels or turn on the charging capabilities with a short press or a 3-second hold to turn it off. Prong's power case comes in two different versions. You have the 2600 milliamp hour model, which will give you up to 100% extra battery life, and the Power Case Pro, which adds 3500 milliamp hours to give you up to 130% extra juice. Prong's power case is available for $99.95 in 4 different color variations, while the Power Case Pro is available for $119.95. If you'd like to learn more about the power case, visit prong.com.
Hey guys, this is Nextpack and here are our newest samples. You will see our newest iPhone 6 case where I already plugged in a few modules. I can open the case on the top side, use my normal iPhone 6, plug it into this case, close the case, and I'm ready to go. When I open the app, I can directly connect to this device and see all the modules which I have on the back side, which are in the moment a laser pointer. So when I slide it in, I can use it to make a presentation or to play with my cat or for something else. You will see a flashlight where I can go inside the app, can switch it on and off, or can change the color, sync it with my camera to make better pictures in the dark. You will see a shortcut button. When I press it on the other side, you will see that the icon is changing, and I can assign it with any function like order pizza or call my mom or do something else. Right now when I press this button, the flashlight is going on the other side off. You will see also a loudspeaker which is giving my phone more audio power, plus a temperature and humidity sensor which is showing me the ambient temperature, the ambient humidity, the surface temperature, and the ambient temperature. If I, for example, put my phone above my coffee, you will see that the middle number is changing to above 30 degrees. If I take it away, it's going down to 20 something. You see here our S5 case, which is working the same way. So when I open the app, I can directly go inside and see all the applications which I have on the back side, for example, like the battery. If I wanted to use it, then I can plug it in. If not, I can plug in another module. And you will see the alcohol sensor, a USB stick, and air quality sensor. For the alcohol sensor, you see in the one the number of 0. If I take now a bottle with alcohol, or if I'm drunken, then I can actually directly blow on this module, and you will see that the number is changing. Now to level 4, so this means I'm seriously drunken. Later we'll add a nice UI where you can click inside, see a nice chart and the different limitations for different states and countries. If you don't want to use a case, or you are using one of the phones which we are not supporting, you can go with one of our battery packs, which is giving exactly the same functions. I can plug in the same modules and access them from exactly the same app. Once you have an Nextpack, you can not only use the modules, but also go into a cloud section where you can access all your data, analyze it and visualize it, plus also in a hardware app store where you can not only buy modules from Nextpack, but also from third-party developers which are working on additional modules like cameras, 3D cameras, glucose meter, and others.